You look so good in love. You want him, that's easy to see. You look so good in love. I wish you still wanted me.
Yo, what is up? It is ya boys, B-O-I-S, boys.
I feel like it'd be B-O-I-Z.
Boys. Reed.
And Dan.
Isbell, also known as the Brothers Hunt, where we take a weekly to the intersection of country music and the great outdoors. Two things that go together like a meter pro and a perfectly cooked brisket.
Or Texas and George Strait. This episode is brought to you by your boys at Tacticam.
I've been looking at my Tacticam all the time.
This
keeping
one
an eye on
feels
them
better.
turkeys.
This song just
Keeping an eye on the
feels
turkey. It fits the mood a little bit better.
countryer.
Yeah, I like it too.
Check the first verse.
Check it. Yeah, if you want to see that turkey that your pellets didn't touch, then hang yourself an ultra out there and live stream while he struts.
And if you've got a sketchy neighbor that makes you nervous when you're gone, grab a Defend 360 and put it on your home. That way you can at least know what he stole from you.
At least you know what color his truck is that you're looking for.
What he took out of your barn.
Because you're still gone. He still stole it.
But at least you saw him do it.
That's right. Hey, thanks Tacticam for coming on and sponsoring. Shout out Gunner Kennels. If you didn't check it on the video, we got a new, bang that thing with that. Yep. Cleto Cordero. Cleto, my Tio, he said.
Yeah, he said it nice. And I said, is that your granddad?
Theo.
That's abuelo, dude. I messed it up.
Abuelo and abuela.
Yeah.
Abuela, yeah. He messed it up.
I was like, your granddad? He was like, uncle.
Uncle, Theo.
I was like, oh, tu nombre es Daniel?
Oh, I was like, his name's Theo.
Yeah, I knew you thought that.
Theo Cordero, huh?
He was like, no, dude. He was saying Tio, but it sounded like Theo.
I know.
My Tio.
Yeah, but you say like Tio. You see Tio, yeah. On like in Canto, you say Tio. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, dude's so cool, man. His insight and the way he thinks and the way he talks, and you can like see into his brain when he's talking and how. I
like how he paints the picture.
Me too, man. Me too. He's very unique in the way that he thinks about things.
Yeah, and his music's as strong as his mustache, man.
No doubt. New album out, Work of Heart by Flatland Calvary.
Yep.
They're going on the road this fall. He said 65 more days. They've just got back from Australia, New Zealand, doing the thing over there. A lot of shows. Man, grinding, full band. It's a fun thing to watch. They sound good. They look good. It's a fun show. If they're coming around, you know where you're going to be at. Check them out.
Yeah, for sure. He's a good dude, man. I'm glad to see them. They put in the hours for this thing to work, and I'm glad to see it working.
Yeah. Got to see them a lot a few years ago when you were on the road with Luke. They were out there on the road.
They were fun then.
Saw a bunch of shows. And
better now.
They're great. Better now.
Yep.
So go check them out. Flatland Calvary, Work of Heart. Hey, thanks. If you're watching YouTube, click the subscribe button. Click the bell notifications button.
Don't just click it. Smash it.
Smash it. Send it to your friends on Facebook. Share it. Like it. Anything else they need to do?
I can't believe I'm 42.
Saying smash that like
Yeah,
button.
dude. That's where we're at.
Yeah, dude.
Awesome.
I got 2 more years. I'm 38. I can still say smash that subscribe button and not feel weird.
Really? You don't feel weird saying smash?
Yeah, dude. I hate saying that. But you have to.
But do it.
Smash it.
Otherwise, we're quitting.
We've doubled our YouTube following since January.
We've doubled our YouTube following since January. So we doubled ourselves.
Where's the sound? Where's the sound for that, Ray? Come on, dude. It's a bag eagle.
Bog eagle, dude.
Bog eagle. That's what Oak calls bag eagles. Hey, thanks. We love y'all.
See you. Thanks, bye.
Cleto Cordero. See you. Everybody speed. Almost got it.
I just want to keep watching it.
Yeah, there you go.
Golly, what a chore.
Well, you don't want that falling though. That's the thing, is you don't want that falling.
Yeah.
That's a pretty piece of wood, man.
Hey, thanks.
Yeah, he said he walked into Carter's going to spend $350. I was like, dude, you can't walk in a car.
I got a budget. They're like, what are you thinking today?
$350. They're like, Guitar Center's down
My
the road.
My grandmother gave me some money for Christmas last year.
Yeah, dude. I don't know what I was thinking. I guess I wasn't, but I was looking for like a Sigma.
Mm-hmm.
You know, those are like $400.
Yeah, you can spend $350 on
Yeah.
a Sigma for sure.
I found one.
Looking
at
for a
Fanny's.
Sigma, came out with a Martin.
That's right.
D18, 79, D18.
Wait, where'd you find one?
At Fanny's. That House of Music in East Nashville, that music store.
At a Sigma.
Yeah, the action's a little high on it, but it sounds, you know, when you strum it, you're like, oh, this is good. It's
I know people that love those guitars.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
Wow.
there's laminate on the side and the back, so you can maybe take them to a campfire with no worry.
Mm-hmm.
So they're good for that, but plugged in, they're not.
Yeah.
They don't
Not
have
much.
good- no.
Yeah.
I got a guy that can probably get the action down on it if you want it.
Is it you?
No. I faked my guitar teching. I faked it till
It is nice to have a guy that's like,
till it broke me.
it's like the guitar tech guy.
I mean, that's
Yeah.
those guys.
No doubt.
Both of them.
Yeah.
Ed Lahane.
I mean, that
And,
Yamaha, that Yamaha, that like 71 Yamaha that you got that I played on forever and just kept at 50 egg. Ed did all that stuff on that guitar
Oh yeah.
through Jamie and got that guitar
he's
set
bad.
up.
Those
That's
guitar
sharp.
techs. Those actual guitar. Do you have like a real guitar tech, or do you have like a guy?
Yeah. We have one these days.
Nice.
It's awesome.
Yeah, it's awesome, isn't it?
Yeah.
All right, here we go.
Oh, sorry. Okay, back.
Helling.
Brought to you by ADD.
Hailing from West. I wish ADD could sponsor this show.
Oh, man.
Yeah. Hailing from West Texas, a dog dad to Hank. Got two dog dads to Hank
Same.
in here.
I got a Hank. Yeah.
Two
Oh, yeah.
Hanks. What dog is Hank?
Shih Tzu.
Okay.
Yeah, he just turned 14 this past weekend.
Dan's Hank is just a.
Mine's just a. What's this called? Kennel. That's what mine is.
Shoe.
Currently headlining their Work a Heart tour in the U.S. Got it up right here. Just returned from the first trip to Australia, New Zealand, as direct support for Laney. 7 #1 singles at Texas Country Radio, 1 billion streams worldwide, 1 billion with a B. Lead singer of Flatland Calvary. And dude, we're just jacked to have you here, man. We got Cleto Cordero.
Cleto Cordero. What's up, man?
Thank you for having me, dude. This is so much fun.
Hey, you looking good, dude.
Hey, I feel like I'm looking in the mirror.
Look at me. If you're looking good, look at the mirror at me.
Yeah,
not that way.
You look sharp. I asked someone. in our
Nobody
team-
ever tells me I look sharp on the show, so thanks, man.
I almost barely saw you there, but it's a good shade of camo.
You did blend. You are blending.
New Takova's shirt.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
those-
saying? Yeah,
oh, that's
dude.
Takova's.
Takova's shirt. I didn't even know they made, but they make pants, belts, shirts, hats, and boots. Pretty impressive.
Maybe you'll go home with something today.
Yeah,
Tacova-ish.
maybe so.
We'll see. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe some more stuff too.
Maybe it depends on
Count
what
me
your
in.
shoe size is.
But if it's close enough, I'll take it.
Figure it out.
So you say you just got off the road. Were y'all grinding this weekend somewhere?
We were Florida men this weekend. We did Clearwater. We did Tortuga Festival, which is Fort Lauderdale. And then the day before that, we were in some other part of Florida that I can't remember because that was on Thursday. But we were with Dwight Yoakam the whole
that's
weekend.
awesome.
Super cool.
All right, 3 or 4 minutes. Give the listener a rundown of what your Wednesday to Sunday look like
Oh my gosh.
in 3 minutes.
Okay, well, this past weekend, I don't even know what I was doing Wednesday, so we'll start with that. Have no idea what Wednesdays behold. Gearing up for the road. Packing my bag tempts me with a lot of anxiety because it's like,
Where
what do I
are
need
we
to bring?
going?
Yeah, where are we going? What's the climate
What's the
there?
temperature? Yeah.
What's the vibe?
I didn't even think about that. You got to check out what the temperature is this time of year because it could be 20 or 85,
Yeah.
depending on whether
Where
you're
you're
headed north or south.
For sure. I made that mistake before traveling in the northern latitudes with no jacket, and you're just like freezing your ass off. So I always got a jacket packed or a sweater. But yeah, I packed my bags. I try not to do it the night before. I just do it like the evening of.
Okay.
But I'm me about to leave. I need at least an hour. That might be too long, but like I also could just run out the door. But anyways, we have bus call. We go to bus call, meet up with everybody. Everyone has a front lounge. Hey, what's up? How you doing?
Yeah, a little meet up,
Whatever
meet and
have
greet,
you.
catch up. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Maybe there's some circles outside the bus. People are breathing in some smoke or doing something, telling jokes, laughs.
Yeah.
Then we roll down the road and everyone thinks, oh, rolling down the road is so glamorous. And so, but you're just praying to God that you get a few hours of sleep or something. You try your best. Wake up at some reasonable time. Sound check's usually about 3 p.m., 3:30.
This is on Thursday. We're on Thursday.
Now we're on Thursday.
Okay.
Yeah.
You wake up in the city that you're playing in that night.
That morning.
Yeah, I'll wake up in city X or whatever.
Yeah, that you're playing Thursday night.
Correct.
Right.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yeah, so I usually go jog to get coffee or something. I don't have like a schedule or a regimen. I just like, let me run for 10 minutes without stopping and breathing through my nose. And then I'm usually more alive, and then I have coffee, try to read. I like journaling, so I do that as well. Sound check. Then before the show, we usually get together an hour before the show and started jamming. Our producer, Dwight Baker, brought that back into our camp. Because, like, I'm not sure if you've ever been through that where, like, you get a green room and you get all these, like, luxuries and comforts, and then you're just kind of, like, waiting for the show and hanging out. But
Sure.
you're not, like, you're just, like, going onto the stage kind of cold, and it's kind of weird. So we break the ice and we get together and we jam, and the guys have a couple beers and, try to make each other laugh. Or
it's almost like going out and shooting basketball for a little bit. Like it's going out and like doing your little pre-warm up, your layup line, your drills, and kind of just getting the blood pumping, getting the sweat going a little bit.
Knocking the rust off from the wind.
Yeah, absolutely. Getting your, your vocals warmed up and such like that. And so we do that, and our bass player, Johnny's always saying something that'll make you laugh. Or he'll hear his little... he has a little hissy laugh that he does. It's contagious. But when we hit the stage, we always break it out. We say, my Theo Phil, he told me, con ganas, mijo. He's it's in my native tongue. And he was like, I said, what does that translate to? And he has this like real deep voice. We always make the guys laugh with this bit. He's like, with everything you got. And so I'm like, I love what that means.
Yeah,
so
awesome.
Give it everything you got. So you say con ganas, break it out, go play the show.
That's pretty sick.
Yeah.
What'd you
Your
say?
granddad said that?
T.O.? Is that your...
My Theo, my uncle.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Theo Phil.
Yeah.
Shout out to Theo Phil. He's
Theo Phil.
he'll show up to our shows, and he's always just a warm, loving presence. But I think because it comes from his heart, everyone's like, all right, let's break it out.
Yeah, that's fun. That's a good one. That's a real good
So
one.
you'll show it that night, break down, head to the next city, wake up there the next day, and get your routine back going.
Do it again.
Run the coffee
do the same thing. And we were fortunate to have been on the beach near beaches, so I'll go get in that water anytime I can and jump in and kind of like a beachside baptism, wherever I can.
Wake you up. Yeah, for sure. Just
How important is it to stay routined on the road when you're out there? Because it feels like what you were talking about earlier. Like you could get real comfortable going to the green room, just sitting around all day, but get your body moving, go get coffee, read a little bit, try to stay on top of your health mentally, physically while you're out there. Because there's a lot of downtime where you could just sit around, eat candy and whatever, and kind of kill yourself while you're just waiting out there.
Truly, yeah. And I think we did that early on. Like there's no road book, there's no manual for the road. No one's going to hold your hand and tell you how to do it, or tell you when to go to bed, or tell you stop drinking so much beer, or do whatever. So like, I think you have to learn the hard way sometimes. And we would just drink too much, but we were in a van. I think we were kind of just numbing the misery a little bit of some of those long drives and stuff. And so, but yeah, I found that it's way more, it's a good way to go see the city. It's like, well, even if you go for a walk to, and you get that exercise you're talking about without any regimen, you'd just be sitting doing nothing really, or, they say about idle hands, just get in trouble.
Devil's dangling. Idle hands is the devil's dangling for sure, buddy. All right,
let's get on to what you're mad at.
Hey, can I borrow your guitar? Mm-hmm. Show you a little something I wrote on the way in here.
Please,
today.
Come on.
Little fiddle. We know we do this thing professionally. You want me to one more time? What you mad? No. What you mad at? There it is. Just tell us what it is. What you mad at? Is it your in-laws' kids? Might be a boss man. Or your neighbor's cat. Just tell us what you mad
Man, that is capoed up.
I'm like,
That's awesome.
Thanks, dude.
it embarrasses me to know that people don't think I can find that note sometimes.
I love that you can't find it. Thanks, Jump. Saving the day right there.
When you go changing it on me and you're playing the
I'm giving you the note,
fifth,
but it falls into
I
the
know, but you're
one.
giving, yeah.
What?
We do a little thing called what you mad at, you can be glad to, you can be glad at as well.
Man, I put something in my phone. I don't remember what. I'm sorry. I'm not being
I'm
rude
glad
here,
today.
but I put it in. So
I'm glad today. I'm gonna go ahead and go. So this is a little. This will bring a little sponsor into the show too, which is great. We've been Meter Pro. Meter came on as a sponsor. So like Meter is it's a tool that you use when you're cooking and you're smoking meat. And now you can grill it because these new ones you can put it up to. They can go into up to 1100 degrees, Fahrenheit. So you can cook them. I put them in steaks when I throw them on the grill, whatever.
You a cooker? You cook stuff?
I love to.
Got one for you,
There
baby.
you go. Coming your way.
Coming your way. Made a pro tip.
So I was sitting there and I'll just and I cook steaks differently sometimes, but we buy really nice, good cuts of meat. So you don't want to ruin it, obviously. It's the last thing you want to do. So I stuck the meter in there the other day. I threw it on the grill and I was
glad at.
Yeah, glad at.
Okay.
I was just going to be gone for a second. And while I was gone, this meter connects to your phone. My phone went bloop. And I was like, what was that? And I looked at it and it says meter popped up on it. It said flare up in your grill. I was like, flare. Oh, the fire came back on. I was just smoking them I was keeping it down about 600-700 degrees. Flare up, ran outside, didn't want to ruin my steak, popped my grill open. One of my steaks, there's a flame under the steak with the Meter Pro on it.
Damn.
And I just flipped it, got the fire out, flipped it over, saved my steak, let me know that there was a flare up in my grill, kept my steak from burning.
That's crazy.
125 degrees on the nose, money.
I feel like we bitch a whole lot about technology, but that's kind of nice.
Dude, that thing, I love those, yeah. But I mean, I was just I was away from, I would have no idea. And my steak would have just been there burning, but it was like, bloop, bloop. Your grill's on fire. Your steak's being ruined.
Yeah, that's really nice.
Glad at. Yeah, there you go.
I got one. You got one.
I just have a comment on that.
Okay, good.
It's putting kids out of a job, though. I used to be the Meter Pro for my dad. Dad, the grill's on fire. The steaks are getting
Everything's on fire. Dad, I smell smoke. I smell smoke, Dad.
Dad, it's me, your son. Everything's on fire.
Oh, what the worst phone call you could ever get. Everything's on fire. Everything's burning, Dad.
I did try to make a brisket the other day. Destroyed it. It's embarrassing. I'll have to text you a picture of it. It was literally crispy. So I could have used that. What he just said. The flare up.
Got too hot.
Went outside and it looked like it was just a
What do you smoke on? What's your
football?
crematorium. Yeah, it was it really was, dude. It was a big green egg.
Yeah.
Just a little piece of brisket. I'm glad it didn't destroy a $100+ brisket.
No doubt. Well, that right there, seriously, and yes, they sponsor the show, but that makes it almost impossible to overcook meat, dude.
Okay.
It really does. Because it tells you, it's going to give you what time, how much time's left. It's going to 7 minutes.
Reed. Jeez.
No, I'm just telling him. Sorry.
We get it. Are you
Save my
mad at
steak.
anything? You mad at anything? Glad at anything?
Man, things that I try not to focus on things that drive me mad.
But we do. That's exactly what the section's for.
Well,
That's what we started our day with.
What makes you mad? Being on the road and little noises in my bunk, or that you can't fix. It just
that's a good one.
Or something.
That is a good
one. I'm
one.
not crazy. Just breathe in and out. Just meditate on the sound.
man.
And then it changes its tempo, and then something else goes off somewhere else.
Changes
and
pitch.
Yeah, dude, that drives me mad. Folks that turn without using their blinker. I don't know why that frustrates me. I'm just like, dude, it's not that hard.
It's there for a reason, bro.
They ran it low on blinker fluid.
And then if I hit you, you're going to be mad. Yeah, I need some more blinker fluid.
It's really easy. Just
But then, if you hit them, it's going to be your fault because, why were you riding so close?
Yeah,
That's a good
That's
one.
bogus.
that's a couple of them. Maybe that's just I'm all saying the same thing. The little noises, but also when you're in a public space and folks are on their phones and the volume's up, it's inherently distracting. And I didn't know I was watching content right now, but now I guess I am.
Yeah, totally.
By proxy, but it's,
absolutely.
that tempts me to
Yeah, people
want to
talking
separate
on
myself.
people talking on speakerphone in public places drives me insane.
It's what I know. I was like,
Yeah, but I told you. And everybody's around.
I'm just gonna be honest with you. If you're in front of me in a plane and you're on your phone, I'm reading everything. I'm reading everything you're texting your boyfriend.
I'm trying to cancel you, dude. I'm trying to get you canceled. If you're,
I don't. Even if I know you, even if it's you, if you're in the middle seat and I'm in the one on the right, and you open your phone, I'm reading everything you got, and I'm leaning forward and maybe even doing this to make sure I get it all.
I'm with you, dude.
I got dirt on so many people from that, man. Just leaning up. Oh yeah, you are going to single that song, buddy. You want to bet? No, I'm just kidding. I am mad at a couple things. Should we just keep it one?
I mean, go, dude.
One or two. Well,
don't talk forever, but
bro, I've been getting farted on a lot lately. A lot by like adults.
I was about to say you have kids, so hopefully it's
well,
your
that's
kids,
normal. No, I'm talking about like
who's farting on you?
I've just been smelling other people's farts more frequently recently, and it's pissed me off, dude. Like, why do you fart in a confined space with people? Like,
because you can't help it.
I get farted on in airplanes. Get farted on.
Where else you gonna fart
in
on
Kroger? I get farted on in Kroger the other day. I was Kroger and farted. Somebody did.
Sounds like you're in the wrong place, the wrong time.
I mean, even listen to this. Check this out. So we went on vacation. My wife and my kids and I went to Hawks Cay down in wherever that is, the Keys. Sorry. And we were outside, and they had this lagoon, right? Since there's no beaches down there, really, they had this like man-made beach, which is like a giant, probably 8 to 10 acre lagoon area, which there's a barracuda swimming in it, which was crazy because they have a big pipe that comes in from the actual Gulf. Kind of crazy. But anyway, sure enough, I'm walking, me and Eliza Jane are walking by a family, and this dude just ripped ass, I guess, before he got to me. And it was like, so I even have in my note, even outdoors, because I got farted on outdoor. Like, here's my thing, people. I get you got to do it, man. And I ain't hating on it. But like, how about not dusting me and my 6-year-old outside?
Bro, you think he was like, oh, look at this family coming. I'm about to crop dust this entire family of 5.
I don't think he was like that. But what I think he was like was, nobody will ever smell this. They're far enough that they won't smell it. And then when we got to him, it took that long to seep out of his wet drawers because it was holding it in.
I'm team let it rip, dude. I'm team let it rip wherever.
I mean, most of the time I am too, but I'm just saying, have a little bit of consideration.
I don't think that guy knows he's farting on you.
Test the wind first before you just
maybe just go like, oh, I'm upwind of a family. Maybe I shouldn't release the bowels of hell.
I do like smelling. I'm not
you
mad.
like smelling other people's farts? That makes a lot of sense.
My own fart. I'm okay with smelling my own fart. Other people's farts, no. It's kind of disgusting. But I'm also on team let it rip. We're getting the let's keep going.
They have an app for that'll say you're near a fart that was just really good.
Yeah, it's like maps. It's like heat.
It's like meter, but for farts.
Farter. It's like farter. What if, dude? It's like, somebody farted here 3 minutes ago.
I'm just saying, have a little bit of consideration. All right,
man. Tell us a little bit about West Texas, where you grew up.
Yeah, I'm from a place called Midland.
Yeah.
Did we fly into there? Is that where we flew in when we went to Turkey on that time? Sure.
Oh, actually, I have no clue. But
I think it was Midland.
It might have been.
Right? Is it literally right in the middle of Texas?
No.
Okay, that's not what we were.
Yeah.
Why they call it Midland then?
It's midway between Dallas and El Paso, I believe.
Okay.
That's like why it's there. It's oil town, oil field.
Yeah.
Grew up with 6 other brothers and sisters. Mom and dad had a big family. My dad worked for Social Security. My mom was in the judicial system, or like she was a probation officer for some time. And then before she retired, was working at the sheriff's office as a secretary. And so like blue collar folks, everyone works all the time. And so on the weekends, everyone like goes to concerts, like Texas country circuit and such. Like they're big supporters of that because it's something to do. There's not much else to do out there but work and, celebrate not working.
Yeah, yeah.
Sure.
And so, a lot of hardworking people out there, but also very, I would say, like good people too. Like they'll look out for you, like neighborly, and Yeah, it's not very an exciting place, and notable people from there: George W. Bush, Woody Harrelson, Cleto Cordero.
I like all three of those dudes.
Noted.
Yeah, there's. I remember my perceptions of it started to change as I was started writing songs and stuff, and I was I think I was 18, 19, working like installing windows with. Shout out to my friend Roy. His dad had a glass company.
Yep.
Odessa Glass and Mirror, and I would just see how busy it was getting. It's continual. It was like, how many houses are they going to build? How many people were going to keep coming in? It started to feel like it wasn't like my hometown anymore.
Mm-hmm.
And so like I have a song about it called Tall City Blues.
That's cool.
And it's like, but either way, it's like, I feel like, but hell, I moved to Tennessee and now I'm doing that in someone else's backyard. But
Sure.
I also feel like I'm still a Texan at heart. Obviously, you can't take Texas out of the boy. But I do respect, and I'm in Tennessean land, so like people that have been here longer than me, like all respect to them, and just try to mow my yard and, take care of my stuff and, but not like, try not to drive. I try to use my blinker.
There you go.
Yeah.
You still got Texas plates?
No, I had to get
You got it tattooed on you somewhere in Texas?
I can't show it.
You guys are really proud of Texas. Most guys are really proud of you, that state, dude.
I know, man. It is wild. Our manager who made fun of us back when he was driving the van, back in the day, Dylan would be like there was a Christmas Time in Texas song. I think it was Kojo or something. He just turns it off afterwards. He goes, "This is ridiculous." he's like, there's no Michigan artist going like Michigan, Texas, Michigan, Christmas.
And
I'm like,
Michigan.
dude, yeah, because we have lots to be proud of where we're from.
Yeah.
Where do you fall in the line of 6 brothers and sisters?
I am the 5th. So I thought about that a little bit. My shade tree ponderings. I'm like, okay, you consider the number 5, like there's 2 pairs. And then I was this little outlier kid. So my mom said I was always playing by myself and off to the side and using my imagination and stuff. That's probably where the songwriting stuff came.
Creativeness came.
Yeah. And then my wife, Caitlin, she's an only child. So she's like, I think that's why we kind of like gravitated towards another.
Cool.
Like, yeah.
She's a killer too, man. Caitlin Butts is nuts, dude.
Yeah,
she's a killer. I feel like she's getting her kind of moment right now, which is nice, dude.
Yeah, she works really hard.
She does.
Yeah, it's awesome to see her reap those, fruits and have a team now that's helping her get her vision out there to the world. So
that's great.
But yeah, has songs about killing, but hasn't killed anyone.
Yeah.
So got to say that for the record.
Yeah. That we know of.
Yeah.
So are y'all like, all right, see you Sunday, and you both just go your separate ways on Wednesday nights?
Yeah.
Gotta be tough.
I got another song called Parallel that's like about that. It's like things that operate in tandem that never really, they run together, but they don't ever cross as much, And so it's like, it's just, we're spiraling in parallel all over this place, and living the dream, So it's like, but she was doing that before I met her,
right?
So I, let her be, and she lets me be, and we just thankful that we get to do it. Really, I mean, it really, I would say we've reached a lot of worldly success and stuff like that. That I don't know how much more successful I got to be to think I did it or I made it. Like I think we've already made it, and we're just happy that we get to do it and try to do it well. And write songs that you believe in. Love your audience was something that one of my mentors taught me. It's like love who you're playing for, and not think, oh, does my hair look dumb? Do I sound good? Is my guitar in tune? It's like, just love people,
play the music,
love what you get to do. Yeah, and so I feel super blessed, thankful. It's hard to find things to get mad at.
Yeah, for sure. That's well said.
Did that come from a young age, like that mindset? Like when were you introduced to music? And who kind of got you, kind of spurred you along that path?
Well, I've thought about that a lot too. It's good questions. I've come to realize my folks kept the radio on the windowsill all the time, turned on. So I was tuned to a country station. It was like the
you
background.
say radio on the windowsill, like the little dial radio. It's just sitting on the windowsill with the window up. And
exactly.
Playing
Yeah.
music that way. Yeah. It's cool.
Yeah. My mom would open the windows, like, the screen, let the screens, blow the wind in and everything, but the radio was on all the time. So I think I thought of the idea of a gift too. It's like something that's given to you, you can't really give it back. I was gifted that, being a little sponge growing up in a household with mom and dad that, played country music all the time. And that's part of the story. Is why I love songs and why I would realize I'd be singing them on the bus and elementary school and upperclassmen would be like, man, that's pretty good. Like, come in the back of the bus and sit with us and like sing for us.
Come
you're so
play a
cool.
show back
I'm
here,
cool
dude.
now. Yeah. So like
Or we'll
that,
beat you
Sure,
up.
sir. Anything you need, sir.
We'll punch your face in if you don't.
yeah, there was some of that, but yeah, that's a part of the story. The another part is I was raised Catholic, so like for the Lent season, my dad would turn off the TVs, like we no cable, and I was gifted a guitar for Christmas the previous years, and Lent's like in February, so like my dad had a VHS tape that he was always trying to learn guitar during Lent, and just I got a guitar, we played it every day for 40 days, you know, and built up that habit, and I fell in love with it, you know. Persisting through the sore fingers and just the freaking discombobulation. And but man, even if you hit it once, like hitting the golf club perfectly square, you're like, ooh, I think I'm a golfer now. You
I
know?
think I'll come back to this tomorrow.
Yeah. So I fell in love with it, and that's another thing I think of is like I fell in love with. I felt love and received love from my mom and dad and my brothers and sisters, but this is something that I loved, that I found. You know, what I mean? And so awakened to, you know, just I considered myself a guitarist first before I sing or wrote or, you know, did anything else. But yeah, that's a big part of the story is like, you know, listening to the radio. And then
What were the songs? Do you remember the songs?
dude, just 90s, 2000s gold, man. Like Brooks and Dunn, George Strait, Alan Jackson, Alabama, just
the classics.
classics, man. Yeah. And I love it too for like, we'd work on the weekends. My dad was always building around the house. Like they literally built the house that I grew up in. He framed it with an Amish man and like laid the foundation with my uncles. And they're really like homemade people. I'm proud to be from them and the work ethic that they have. But when quitting time would happen, he always crack open a beer and he would go out to the corner of the land, and he still does this. Like he'll pour out a cross. Like he gives his first one up to the Lord. To since we're on God's country, you know.
Yeah. Well done.
He offers it up to God. I think keeps him in check because he was, you know, we've all been wild men in our past and stuff, and so like I think he's
well,
like,
not all of us.
Right. So he has an intention about it now, but he would, you know, sit under the tree and, you know, enjoy the sunset and listen to the radio and talk about things. And there was work, but also like play and rest and stuff too. So once I was old enough to, I accidentally wrote a song when I was 17. Was hired to perform at my high school function where they list all the superlatives, you know, Mr. Athletic, which wasn't me. Whatever have you. And so I got 2 songs and I asked them, can I write one? And they're like, sure. I'm like, have you ever written a song before? I'm like, no. But in English class, I had started this thing where I was a little emo kid, you know, my feels. I started this like stanza. I was like, when I'm old, when I'm gray, will you still love me like you do today? Now that we're young, having so much fun, don't give a damn about anything or anyone. Just 2 kids in high school lust. All I had to offer you was love, hope, and trust. Said I know you're leaving when the summer comes around. Before I could finish, she said with a frown, life, can you slow down? And so I had a little piece of that.
Isn't that crazy how you can remember that stuff? Like,
dude, it's wild.
Like the first songs you ever wrote, just like that.
I can't remember what I did Wednesday, but I can tell you that. And
Absolutely,
I was 17.
man. No doubt.
I played that for my dad. I went home to finish that song. That event was on a Sunday. Friday comes around. The girl that booked me was like, hey, how's the song coming? I'm like, it's good. And I was like, I cleaned pools with my friend Roy. And clean pools as in I would go tell him all my girlfriend drama, and he cleaned the pool and I was just his tag along. But I was like, man, I can't clean pools with you today. I got to go finish this song. Go home. I realized now all the things needed to write a song were in place that I didn't even just stumbled into it.
Wow,
no one was around.
That's great.
Quiet room.
You know how to play guitar because of Lent.
Yeah.
It's all
pieces
are coming together. Yeah, it's cool, man.
So I played that song for Dad. I finished it because I had to sit down and with intention, and I finished the idea, played it for him. When he got home, he always walks around the house and closes all the blinds. It's like clockwork, you know. Comes around to me, I'm in the living room, and I said, can I play something I wrote? And I played it, and he goes, you wrote that? Like, he was just dumbfounded. And I said, yes, sir. And he goes, that's really good. You should keep doing that. And I've told this story time and time again, but it's like, it's the truth, you know. It's like, he was always supportive and everything, but let's say I wasn't like a great hole digger or anything. He's like, man, you're doing a good job of digging that hole. Like I would always be. So it was something that he affirmed in me that I was like, okay, wow, dad even thinks that's good. So I kept with it, played it for people at the function. Yeah. Grandmas and stuff coming up to me in the cafeteria while we're eating sugar cookies and that red punch that gives you the mustache.
Yeah, man.
They're like, oh my God, son, you brought me back to being 17 years old again. I cried. And I'm like, something's happening here, you know? So I just kept following that and kept trying. And now I get to do it for a living and, you know, make records with my friends and try to tell stories through the experiences that we live.
Sure.
And, between records 1 and 2, so we have like an EP come May, then there's Hummel Folks and Homeland Security. I heard all this, like, you know, naysayers, people now you're doing it. Now people have an opinion, sort of, sophomore slump, better gonna watch out for that. And I had to like deflect all this negativity and doubt and fear that was always there anyways. As far as like, no one really thinks you're gonna get a dream off the ground, right?
Right.
But you do it because you love it. And I had to learn the craft in between those. That was like a pivotal point. It's like,
for sure.
So that now I understand poetry and form and how to like get my thoughts and run them through a filter so that they can be like concise and succinct. And before that, like my ideas were like so big in my head I couldn't even keep them straight. You know what I mean? So it's all been a one foot after the other for over 10 years. Just
kind of building block to here.
Yeah, walking in the direction of a dream. And I do want to say this because I told you I fell in love with music and playing guitar, and that love has led me to my bandmates, my wife.
Yeah.
And I just trust that I'm going to follow that to the end of the demonstration.
Yeah.
You know, like if love's carried me through all these wonderful things, like surely it will carry me to where I'm supposed to be in the end. And even like acts of God that happen in 2020, things outside of my control where we can't tour and stuff, like I still had this feeling like, hey, like God is telling me, hey, you could still write songs, you know?
We did. Me and you
did.
All part of the purpose.
Yeah.
All part of the plan.
I mean, we wrote.
Absolutely.
We wrote when you had COVID.
Oh yeah, man.
You were
That
kind of
was
blacking out.
tough,
You were
dude.
kind of blacking out that day. I remember we were on Zoom and we were writing. And
What a weird, which you probably dealt with Zoom, whoever's listening to this, but what a weird time, dude, to
Yeah,
try
it
to
was
write
weird.
songs and figure out what the hell was going
So
on.
Cleto and I
Yes.
start on this thing and we're working, and I noticed he is just looking green around the gills, dude. I'm just like, this kid is looking tough, man. He's like, I was like, hey man, you sweating a little bit over there, man. Are you good? And he was like, well, I actually think I have COVID-19. I was like, what are you doing? I was like, dude. He was like, no, I just really wanted to do this right, and I love this idea, and I kind of want to push through. I was like, bro, we are not pushing through. You're going to bed, and holler back at me, and we'll finish. He was like, okay, you sure? And I was like, dude, I promise it's fine.
Don't you go dying on me, Cleto.
We still got to finish that song.
Text me in the morning.
Yeah, but we wrote some good songs over Zoom.
If we say goodbye, that other one that we started that was super catchy,
Yeah, man.
good concept, and that one that we tried to, but I couldn't think straight. But
Yeah, that's all right.
yeah, no,
It's crazy you remember that. Like he remembers. Like he just sang lyrics from when he was 17, but he also sang lyrics before we started of a song we started probably 5 years ago that ain't even done.
You know, that's weird,
I
man.
cannot do that.
I thought about that the other day, though. But if somebody came in here and just randomly had a CD player and just played a song you had written in town at some point that didn't get cut, you would know it.
I've had a couple that I didn't.
You would know
You're probably right. You're probably
Out of
right.
thousands of songs
Wow.
that all of us have been a part of, I can just about remember. I mean,
If
maybe
somebody-
not call it, but if you played it for me, I'd be like, oh yeah, I remember that, and I remember who I wrote it with.
I started to remember lyrics
Isn't
as
that
you were
weird?
singing
Yeah.
it. I was like, oh yeah, I remember that. I remember this. I remember
Man, that's
I know
so.
where it goes here.
It's so, but I mean, it is. It's like.
part of you.
So again, it's like making a chair, man. You know, like it's like you're making something that will never be made again, like that thing. That thing is its own unique thing. It's the only one of those that will be made ever.
Yeah,
And it's like you put a little bit of yourself into something like that, you remember it. And we do that every day.
Yeah.
You know, and we may not think it's important. It may be just another song, but man, that's kind of a big deal.
Sure.
it's truly wild to consider and ponder about. I mean, all the different. Think about how many words there are to say, right? And how many melodies there are. And everyone's like, oh, it's all been said before. And it's like, yeah, but it hasn't been said through your lens. And
Totally,
your
not
purview
this
and-
way.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So like that personally keeps me going back to the pen and the paper and in that, and rather than the other thing that's just lifeless, you know?
Yeah.
But yeah, it is wild that you can you can catch your own scent when it's out there in the wild and it blows in your face.
Yeah, I've been getting some sense lately.
Man, you going, I must say this and then we'll get back to, we'll do some Flatland Calvary stuff. Dude, I remember getting to church early, like on a Sunday, like after choir practice or something. Maybe Sunday morning's a better analogy because you're all like super dressed up in your really nice clothes. Mama ironed everything. Everything's you put on your pleated pants that she got laid out for you, and the first thing you do is go get some of that red Kool-Aid at church, and just the slightest little drip anywhere,
even when you're pouring it,
I know
can pop out.
It's over. It's never coming out. It's the shirt's ruined.
It's the reddest thing in the world.
I would die right there. I'd just leave right there and never be found again instead of going in there and facing Mama and showing her like,
yeah, I got
red Kool-Aid.
Yeah, dude. And,
No doubt.
that's so counterintuitive to
Yeah,
like
it is.
well, as far as like sitting down in church and being like still let's give these kids Kool-Aid and red 40 and they're just like
sugar cookies. We always had those Keebler L's. Remember with the chocolate
just
between the
sitting
milk?
there.
Just 8,000 of them.
Just as I am.
our Father in heaven.
I want to circle back. I don't want this point to get away that you said right there at the end of that little segment where you were talking about how you feel like music has led you through in two things. I say this all the time. That learning guitar and especially being able to put your thoughts to melody over the top of that can take you places that money can't take you. It can take you places that work can't take you. It's almost like this weird cheat code to getting access to things that you would never be able to get with. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, dude.
It's weird where it takes you. So like even my nephew, when my sister called a couple years back, she's doing great. Graham's playing guitar great. Have you seen him lately? He can really, it's like really learning to play. Anyway, he was like, hey, Graham's wanting to quit guitar lessons. Like, you got any words for him? And I told him that. And I just said, dude, look, I can't explain it to you. There's no way for me to draw it out on paper to make sense. But if you stick with this thing, you'll find yourself in places like asking, how the hell did I get here? And a lot of it has to do with, well, it all has to do with playing guitar. I mean, sure, we're nice guys or whatever, but like, there's a lot of people that would have never taken interest in us had we not been able to sing and play music. You know?
There's a lot of people that we would have never met ever. Even being here, just being here.
Oh my gosh! Like he said, his wife. I don't know that I wouldn't have.
I met my wife.
Yeah,
from being in town. Now she thought I was a videographer,
but you thought she was a dude,
and I thought she was a dude. So.
when you're having that weird little spell you had, you know.
No spells for me, bro.
Oh, okay.
But we can pull up some pictures and some emails saying you had some spells.
I'm just saying her name was Jordan.
Back
and you
in
were
the
like,
day.
who's this guy? Awesome. Which is nothing wrong with that. Whatever.
Because that's how that story went.
I'm saying, no, my whole point was, it's cool that you brought that back because that was, and I promise on the way in, listening to all this stuff, that the song Life, Love, and Happiness, Entertainer's Lament, really kind of caught me a little bit. And I was like, man, who wrote that? Who did he write that with? Jason Nix, which is awesome. And I just kind of snapped the lyrics of it, and I wanted to kind of read a few, just to kind of prove the point you're at. And you can walk us through this if you want to or not.
Yeah.
I thought it was cool the way that you and Jason, he's next level, awesome, took segments or took like, it's like every line kind of stands on its own. It's not a what's the word I'm looking for? Like down the page kind of thing. Yeah. It's just random thoughts that fit into like a rhyme scheme, which is really hard to do because those thoughts are already said, right? Like you're not really making them up. You're kind of just taking them and positioning them in a place.
Yeah, and they're already separate.
Yeah, they're totally different thoughts. But the way you did it, anyway, I'll take off and you can tell me when to shut up.
No, I love it. Thanks for listening to the song. I feel like that's when people go next.
Oh, I love it. It really got me. Wisdom rarely whispers from a back room down the hall or leave you signs and symbols and shadows on the wall. There's a perfect picture bigger than you realize. When you're dreaming with your heart, ain't no need to close your eyes. And I was like, dang, dude. when you're dreaming with your heart, ain't no need to close your eyes. It's pretty sick, dude. And all of a sudden I was like, well, what does he mean by that? And I started thinking about the dream of being a musician and the dream of like being a songwriter and the dream of playing shows and the dream when you're doing that, you can't close your eyes.
Don't close your eyes because you're in your, you're going to miss your dream if you're closing your eyes.
I mean, you don't realize that, like you said, I mean, you said yourself, you and your wife are both kind of a place where you've quote unquote made it, if making it, whatever your definition of making it is, right? And when you get to that point, I would say we're kind of that point too. Like we both have beautiful kids, beautiful wives. Regardless of what we have those things and they're extremely solid. We're thankful for that. To me, that's my kind of making it, it's like,
yeah, that's true. That's true wealth for sure.
But my whole point is when you get to that place and you look back on the journey that got you there, man, most of the time for guys in our industry, it's a freaking 6-string in the back room of your dad's house.
Yeah.
That's like you're here. Okay, here's your ticket. Where are you going? Are you going to punch it? Yeah, here's your golden ticket, man. And so I don't know. I think for pursuant songwriters and artists that listen to this thing, that's a great thing to grab a hold of. Is
But even that, like even outside of music, man,
you can't see it coming down the pipes. What I'm saying,
brother, I found myself in the middle of Pinehurst Fairway 2 weeks ago, and that's because a buddy of mine who I met through songwriting invited me on that trip. So even, I mean, yeah, anybody can go to Pinehurst and stay there and play, but like even my wildest dreams, I mean, hunting all over the country because of music.
We play music. That's it. Bottom line.
Yeah, man, absolutely.
I mean, you can wrap that however you want to, but that's what it is.
Yeah, man, that's. I met my wife here. I've had my babies here, and I mean, it's a beautiful thing what this industry has given you. It's tough. Now it comes with its fair share of hurt and pain and all of it, man. Struggle, but all beautiful things do.
For sure.
Yes, sir.
Dissect this for me. Letting go is getting everything you've never had. Freedom is a feeling, finding God amidst the bad. Because there's a perfect picture bigger than you realize when you're dreaming with your heart. Ain't no need to close your eyes. Life is more than 90 minutes. Love is more than just a song. Happiness is when you make it. I forgot about that one.
Yeah.
And you can't take it when you're gone. It's great, dude. Like it's very true statements, and it's very poignant. It's well written.
Thank you. It's from the soul. I was showering, get good shower thoughts every once in a while, and
with Jason. Cool, man.
A lot of hair. A lot of hair in that shower.
A lot of showering with Jason.
A lot of wet.
It's fine, man.
The night before I wrote with Jason, I was in the shower, agonizing over set list. What songs will I play? What order will they go in? What do they want to hear? It's like all this stuff that, hey, bro, there's bigger problems than this. I feel like God just goes like,
yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, life is more than 90 minutes, right? And I'm like, I got to take that to Jason tomorrow.
Yeah.
But it put me at ease. I'm like, dude, why? And one, you said we get to do all this stuff.
Yeah.
We're lucky enough to get to do it. We found this loving thing that loves us back. And it's like, why are we stressing and agonizing over this thing that we love? It's like, it's so silly. And that, to me, that song is like, it's not easy. It's very challenging work as well, all the same.
Oh, for sure.
However, it's also very rewarding. And it's like that, to me, that song was like when the lights, turn up and everyone's gone and you're by yourself, it's all that experience affords you that wisdom that you're just kind of like passing along to the next entertainer, where it's like, it is great, but also, happiness is actually when you're going to make it. It's not this like place that you get to, and at least that's what I've discovered.
That's the fun part to me is the building. Well, I mean, easy to say, right? When you've quote unquote made it, but like when you look back on the building,
the journey,
that is kind of the most fun part. There's an excitement that comes with it then.
Yeah. It's like a write your own, story, and there's left turns and things that pop up, and the image of the clown that you punch and it keeps coming back up, that little toy, is kind of like how it feels sometimes to be doing this. But I mean, yeah, all the, like I said, when Lord willing, when you get to the end of your life, if you relive all those experiences, they say, you see everything you ever did and then you go through the tunnel or whatever. It's like, that's going to be a cool thing. I feel like we're going to have to write a song about that.
For sure.
Getting to relive that whole journey again. It's like, man,
for sure.
Yeah.
Going to take some time to get through that one.
No doubt. No doubt. Was there ever a moment when you were like playing a certain thing or in a certain arena or stadium or whatever, or even like song wise, where was a cornerstone moment? And you're like, man, we're kind of like doing it. And we're kind of good at this.
I'll never forget. I don't know if we were good at it, but I'll never forget the moment when I was like, I think this is gonna work. You know,
Sure.
Yeah, we had a CD release party. If anyone does those anymore, you know,
Do they?
CDs.
Do people do? What are they? Listening
Album
parties
release,
now?
you know, whatever.
You wouldn't know. Album release. Okay.
Yeah, I don't.
They do Apple releases and Spotify parties now.
Streaming parties. Yeah. But this was the day of CDs, and we had a CD release party, and it was almost a year after our first show we ever played as Flatland Cavalry, and of original songs. I got to give a shout out to the Blue Light Live in Lubbock. That's without that place, it was our launching pad. We wouldn't be here today.
Cool.
And
Awesome.
And so that gave us a place to express ourselves and try your hand.
Try stuff.
Try to connect.
Get things wrong. Get better.
Yeah, oh, totally.
And not be judged for it.
Sharpen the knife.
Right.
Absolutely.
100%. Yeah. Going over every Monday night and singing those songs, singing the same songs, you kind of are like, I got to write some more stuff, you know, and finally collected a batch of those over a couple of years. Start playing as Flatland Cavalry and playing those songs. But our first show was barren. Only our family showed up. And I was really, you know, I was immature, but I was emotionally, you know, still growing and stuff. But I was upset, like, man, like, that's not how I thought it was going to go. You know, we had $60 at the door, and it was mostly our parents, and you know, I should have taken that with gratitude. That was, and it was a milestone. Fast forward 11 months, we have this album release party. We had picked up some traction because the local station was playing a song I wrote called "Summertime Love," and the stars were aligning, and like the song came out in the spring, and you know, there was kids. There's a perpetual spring of youth in Lubbock from that college, you know, Texas Tech. And so we had that to our advantage and stuff, and they were playing that song on, you know, the local radio. And so when we did the CD release party, full circle, thank you for letting me go at length, the room was full, and they were screaming all the words. And,
wow.
and my parents are still there. Our families are there, but now there's all these people around, and I look...
Same room?
Same room.
Oh,
I look at my mom and dad while I'm singing, and I can barely hear myself because it's so loud, you know. It's the days before in-ear monitors. And I look at them and we connect, and my mom's like,
oh snap.
and her looking at dad, and they're looking at each other, and they're just like you're doing it. You know? And I knew it in that moment. I'm like, this is something, it's transfiguring into another level.
Man, that's cool, man. It's coming up out of the ground a little bit.
Yeah. You got to keep humble about it though, because you can think you're hot stuff, you know, and we were as good as we could have been at that time.
Sure.
You know what I mean? And it was as good as the show we could have put on, all that stuff, but thank God people had a bunch of beers that night. Probably don't remember how out of tune we were or how my voice sounded or anything, but it's like we did it. We proverbially chased the dream, set the intention date, booked the show. You book it, they will come.
And they showed up.
And they did, dude. And it was like, I was like, that's what I saw in my mind. That day I was like, that's what I saw the first time. But
yeah,
just took a while to get there.
Took a little longer.
Yeah.
It's a school of hard knocks for sure. You got headphones on? Okay.
Yeah.
Good.
Howdy, God's country.
Just hold on.
Welcome to New Guy Radio. The new guy asks one question that may or may not derail the entire show. Put your headphones on and prepare for absolutely no direction at all. This is New Guy Radio. Tuning out.
It's cool, Ray. I thought we were in the middle of
Yeah, no
a
big
cool
deal.
thing there.
Nice
but,
energy.
yeah,
Nice way to bring it back down.
Yeah, way to
Was that
way
badly
to,
timed?
way to make it about you.
Ray has got this new attitude about him.
Did you see him in his poncho shirt today,
awesome.
dude?
He looks so good, dude. He like when he first started working here, he was like hoodie.
I know. I was like, do you
stuff.
have a meeting after this podcast or something?
Super slick, going to Aspen with his girlfriend, taking time off.
That's it. I like to look professional.
You look good. You sound good. All right, go.
Today's question is going to be, what gets better with age?
I mean, I know what immediately popped in my head. Women, dude. My wife is hotter now than she was when I married her, dude. Straight up. Like a lot hotter.
Okay.
And she was hot then. I feel like
Yes, I mean, I
feel like women get scared about getting old, but dudes are like, hell yeah.
no doubt. I feel the
So
same way.
like, girls, chill out a little bit. It's not that big of a deal, dude. We're
I feel
here
the same
for
way
it.
about my wife.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Agreed.
Yeah.
Same.
Yeah, okay. What's up? Y'all got something or y'all just piggybacking my shit?
I know you just said the good one.
I
Dang,
did.
You took the good one.
Sorry.
Better with age.
Also, my wife's not old. I'm just saying, I'll be cool when she does get old.
You know what gets better with age, and I thought about this. It's this past weekend was opening season of turkey season. Dude, just those moments in the woods, like those special moments that you're in, I feel like you recognize them sooner when you get older. Mm-hmm. And even then, like, bro, straight up, not gonna lie, no tripping. We hadn't even talked about this. When
well, you might need to explain this.
He's gonna get it in just a second. Okay. Initially, when you said Boone was going with us
in the driveway,
yeah,
I felt it.
I was like, "What are we doing?"
Yeah, I felt it.
We've been waiting on this all year long. I could see it happening. I could see the turkey coming in, Boone shifting, moving, coughing something, turkey fluttering out. I just saw it in my head. And for a split second, I was like, man, why don't he just like hunt with Boone back here?
Yeah.
And then I was like, it was immediately in the driveway, it switched to, dude, this is about to be, you're about to go on a hunt with your nephew. He's 3 years old for the first time, your dad, your brother. And there's a possibility you're going to see, you might not kill anything, but there's a possibility you're going to kill something. And then it's going to turn into one of the coolest hunts of all time.
Yeah.
And I realized that like sooner and got to enjoy the moment. And that's exactly what happened. And it worked out perfect. And this turkey struts all the way down this yard. Boone's in Dan's lap, 20 yards behind us. My dad busts this turkey 15 yards in front of us. We get to 3 generations of Isbels get to experience this turkey hunt. But I didn't miss it. Because I was like upset that Boone was going. Yeah. Like I immediately like I caught the frustration and was like, dude, get that out of here.
Get out of here, devil.
Yeah, get out of here. I'm not doing that today. And then got to live in a moment that's like probably Mount Rushmore of outdoor moments for us as a
for
men
sure
of our
for
family.
dad.
Yeah.
For sure for
I
dad.
think those moments as you get older, I think those like even catching big fish, like catching fish with dad means more now. Then because I realize the moments I'm in now instead of just fishing.
I think where you're doing a very good job of explaining that I'll try to even help with is like when that doubt or when that little whisper of what the hell's happening comes in, you snuff it quicker and get back to the good instead of welling and dwelling on this,
pondering on it.
Oh, what could have the anxiety
totally
of what could
the expectation of it not working.
The way this worked is my 3-year-old, it was opening day last Saturday, last Saturday. And so he was like, Dad, I'm going turkey hunting with you. I'm like, bro, you're 3, dude. Like, no, you're not. You're 3. Like, give me a couple more years. We'll talk about it, right?
And we turkey hunt a little bit different. We're not sitting in blinds. We're like, we're on a tree. We're out there.
Yeah,
we don't really like to use decoys. Like we try to. It's very still, very
Got you. Yeah, it's kind of pro.
Yeah,
it's kind of pro. Like you kind of gotta not be 3, to figure it out, right? Because we try to not use a whole lot of like super advantageous stuff. We try to keep it kind of pure a little bit. So I got it. I was like, man, this is going. But I thought you knew. I thought you and Dad knew that Boone was going. So when we pulled up to my house at 4:00, I was like, say hey to Boone. He was like, what? I was like, he's in the truck, and he was like, oh, Boone's going with us. I was like, yeah, Boone. He's going. He's like, oh, okay, whatever. And it was like, forward.
Yeah.
And I felt a little like. What?
You sure?
She didn't even tell. Yeah, you sure?
Are you sure about that?
Exactly. So, a whole way down there, and it was probably good that you did that because it made me like go like, hey man, we gotta learn a little bit of a lesson here before we go out to hunt, And he was like, well, what is it? And I said, well, I know we've talked about being still and all that. I said, but we need to kick it into like, we need to have a call sign, right? And he was like, he's 3, so he's like, what are you talking about? And I was like, when I say ninja mode, I need you to literally not move, and you can only move your eyes. He's like, okay. So I was like, ninja mode, and he would freeze, And so we do that 3 or 4 times on the way down there, and then the hunt comes. There's a bird gobbling. I mean, it couldn't have said it any better for the scenario. He's like, we get out of the truck, he's gobbling 300 yards. We walk 100 yards, sit down.
Yeah, there's a pushed up brush pile that
there's a giant
can get behind.
Brush pile that we can hide behind, and he can still see. Like it was. So we sit back behind them. They sit up front, and this bird's gobbling. He hits the ground. He's gobbling. I'm like, oh snap! Like, hey, buddy, we need to kind of chill, you know. And it was really funny. At one point, he went. It was silent because me and Reed are like playing the game with the turkey, you know.
Yeah.
And he goes, gobble, gobble, gobble. And I was like, no, shh. He was like, I was just trying something, dude. I was just trying something down. I was like, yeah, cool. Don't try anything like right now. It's kind of time, you know. And so he sits down, and I was like, I hear the bird come basically around the corner. I can't see him yet, but I knew Reed and Dad probably could. And I was like, it's ninja mode right now, ninja mode. So I see him go. He kind of kicks in, and I've got him covered with a bottomland jacket up to his like face, so it's just his eyes. Like, but he didn't move, dude. I'm talking about he was froze for like 8 minutes.
Wow.
And so then the bird comes within like 30 yards. I'm like, serious ninja mode, and I have my because I was like, this is where if he goes nuts, he'll mess it up, you know. Mm-hmm. He just sat there, and then when Dad's got a little 410, just pow, and he was like, what?
Yeah, lost it.
But what's crazy now is like, I heard him tell that story to his cousin on FaceTime. They were FaceTime last night. And Cheyenne's sister, Christian, was like, hey, what? Tell me what y'all did yesterday or whatever. He's like, well, first we did, we got up real early and we did this thing called ninja mode. And he was like going through and I was like, wow, he's telling his first hunting story.
That's amazing.
Pretty cool, man.
Yeah.
Pretty cool. And just to show you, like you can just get him out there. It's intimidating. It's hard. And he might have scared the bird off. And there's probably be a day where he does. You know what I mean? But when you get, it's kind of like what you're saying about music. Like when you put so much pressure on yourself, it kind of steals the joy from it. And we did that for years. We put so much pressure on ourselves, whether it was songs or whether it was filming the hunt or getting the right angle or who are we sending this to or who's on board with us or whatever. When part of the joy of it is just experiencing it, regardless of whether it works out or not.
I think it's a huge lesson to take from, if nothing else, this podcast is just like, is really to, because right, man, you're so busy chasing the song. You're so busy chasing the perfect set. You're so busy getting, locations, trying to book shows. You're thinking about the deer so much all year long that all you're thinking about is getting in front of that deer, killing that deer. What do I have to do to get perfectly in front of this deer? What day? And bro, it doesn't matter, man. Just slow down and just know that like enjoy the what you're getting to do, man. Enjoy life, enjoy the dream that you're getting to live out in front of you. Yeah. And soak it all in, man. And at the end of the day, if it doesn't work out the way you want it to, it's fine.
There may be a reason that it doesn't work out that way. Yeah.
Yeah.
Interesting
Well
thought.
said and good reminder.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I don't want to say easier said than done. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
it's like, because then it's like, it'll always keep eluding you. But yeah, I just want to like take those words to heart and like, and enjoy it simply.
Yeah.
Like what you're talking about.
Yeah, man. Keep your eyes open, right?
Yeah.
Man. Ain't no sense of closing your eyes.
That's right.
Dreaming of open heart.
Dude, new album, Work of Heart. It's right here. Just great stuff, dude.
Thank you.
It's so good. It's so freaking good, man.
Thank you, brother.
Where did that image come from? It's super cool, man.
Oh, thanks, dude. Yeah, that was Scott Ferris was our first producer, and he's done all of our album art. And I called him. I had this idea initially was like when I knew the album was going to be called Work of Heart. I was like, I just got the image of like a heart that was anatomically correct, not like a Valentine's Day heart, but it was like had all the colors of the rainbow in it in some kind of capacity.
Without being bloody and laying on the floor somewhere.
Yeah, without it feeling like it was a
horror movie.
Grotesque or horror. So like
Saw movie.
Yeah.
Saw 8. Cleto Cordero.
Yeah, no, yeah. I knew it wasn't that, but I knew it wasn't the Valentine's Day heart. But that was the initial concept that came to me. It was like a vision in your mind, and it was like it's since transformed into he brought some other like ideas to the table of like listen to all the songs, and there's a little like a statement from them, him and his daughter Rachel, who did the album art, about like the things that we make with our hands in this life, and we utilize our senses to produce these things that we hand down to your son or whomever. And so like
great stuff.
They designed fabrics for each like song. And that to me is like a metaphor for my heart, which is like wrapped up in songs, and each one's a little different. And those are my hands in the picture too. And flew to Lubbock and got my hands on it actually, and it's strange.
Cool.
I wanted it to be different
Yeah.
and quirky and be like, what am I looking at? Like,
Yeah.
what is that? And that's the thing too that I've had to like. I didn't have to fight for it. No one was going 12 rounds with me, but like we operate with a label now, and there's a lot of people at the table, and giving their opinions and thoughts, and I respect them, and I hear them out and everything. I just knew in my soul that that's what it's got to be, this weird thing. And I like that it's turning gold at the end.
Yeah.
There's a song the last song on there is called All or Nothing, and the line came to me like, a gold heart ain't got a sticker price. Like, you can't buy these things.
Yeah.
You got to earn them and just receive them they're like gifts.
Sure.
So anyways, yeah, they did a great job of creating something that was memorable in my opinion. I feel like it's you can take a look at it and be like,
Yeah, it's
all the
super cool.
colors and
You remember it
strange,
for sure. Yeah.
Super cool.
Man, that's awesome. Dude, what? You're awesome, man. Yeah, dude,
y'all-
thank you. So it's like great insight.
Yeah,
great,
thanks for coming and
Great
hanging.
perspective on everything. So much fun to sit there and listen to you talk about stuff.
Thanks for listening. Thanks for having me on here. And it takes one to know one. So I think y'all are awesome too. And I feel privileged to I feel like I'm hanging out with my older brothers, which I miss them, so it's good to be in the presence of, that brotherly wisdom and just
Come
good
on,
time.
man.
What are y'all doing
Anytime
this
you
summer? Where are you going this fall? Where y'all touring?
We just did, Australia, New Zealand. That was
Right.
10 dates. And I believe like there's 75 maybe on the book. So there's like 65 US, dates or whatever.
Jeez, dogging out there.
We're all, it's like golf. It's like you want to get really good at golf and play less golf, get your score down. So like we're playing less shows than we did the last 2 years. So like we're getting closer to being more at home than we are away.
Yeah,
However,
yeah.
it's like, it's also too, it's like I have a Shih Tzu and my wife, and she does the same work. So like we're both called to different parts of the land at different times at the same time. And I'm trusting that process. I told you, like that love that's going to like carry me to the end. And when I got nothing else to say or nothing else to play, like maybe I'll do other things. I don't know what that will be, but I'll still like your friend Luke says, I'll still be doing it. I'll be waking up and having those thoughts or
We'll have it till we die.
Yeah.
You can't turn it off. We know that.
I told my friend, I believe what you're saying. One of my friends, the songwriter Jason Eady, he said, I said, man, I told him one time, I'm thinking about quitting. He said, yeah, I just have these 7 ideas I got to finish first. And he said, man, you're going to be saying that for a long time. But you can't quit.
How many days do we talk about quitting in our 10 to 15 years of being here?
More than
Half of them?
More than we want.
And then you go, well, what would I do?
Yeah. What else am I gonna do?
This is what we were made to do.
I believe it.
I do too, for sure.
Cleto, we like to close every show with a little Graveret section where we ask our guests to play, verse and chorus or something.
Okay.
Let's throw a wrench in it today, though. Let's all take our shirts off.
What?
I was just gonna see if you'd go with it.
Oh.
Go with it. Oh, sorry.
I mean, I'm down. If you will.
Want to?
No.
Okay.
All right, play something.
Cleto Cordero, by far the coolest name we've ever had on the podcast.
Oh, dude, that's funny.
Cleto Cordero,
That's
man.
my grandfather's name. Cleto Martinez was his name. He didn't speak English.
That's mean.
So I don't know if he would know any of the songs I sing, but I think he would. They were translated, I know he'd like them. But
That's cool.
Were you born with that mustache, dude? Because it is the most natural
Thanks, dude.
thing I've ever seen.
I've never seen my dad without a mustache. He's 69.
Yeah.
I've never seen him without a mustache. So like when I came into my true form, if you will,
Sure.
I over COVID is whenever I wasn't out around people, so I started to just let this grow and see what happened. I can't grow this stuff.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
admire y'all's beard
Well,
growing abilities.
Y'all's or mine?
I have a little picking problem.
Well, either way, you got it, and I can't do that. So all I could do was the stash. And initially, like even Caitlin wasn't fond of it, but I was just like, it's in my genetics, man. Like I gotta have a mustache. Now, I mean, I just own it, and if I were to shave it off, it's the same thing with my hair. Like I used to try to like gel it and style it to be like everybody else, and then one day I was like, this is so stupid. I'm not doing
Yours,
that.
bro.
Just rock what's you.
Let
So
her go.
that's what I've been doing.
What you gonna play?
My mom said that if she never married my dad, that perhaps she would have fell in love and married George Strait. So I got to do a George Strait song.
Nice.
It's a true story, but it comes from my mama.
Oh, how you sparkle how you shine. Flush on your cheek is more than the wine. He must do something that I didn't do. Whatever he's doing looks good on you. You look so good in love. You want him, it's easy to see. You look so good in love. I wish you still wanted me. And he must have stolen stars from the sky and gave them to you, where in your eyes. And I took my chances and I set you free. And now I wonder why I couldn't see. You look so good in love. You want him, it's easy to see. You look so good in love. I wish you still wanted me. Darling, I wasted a lot of years not seeing the real you.
Come on now.
But tonight's your beauty shining through. And I never took the time to let you know. So before he takes you away, please let me say,
Strong song.
you look so good in love. You want him, it's easy to see. You look so good in love. I wish you still wanted me.
Cleto Cordero, God's country.
Yeah, man. Still the king.
Cleto,
Strong work. Whoa.
Thank you.
Tacova's,
There was a few mystery chords in there.
That's fun.
Tacova sent you a little present, bro, for coming on the show.
Thank you. Can I open this?
There you go. You can go ahead and open them.
Dude,
Check them out.
Get in there.
Dude, you're the man.
you're a, hey.
Yeah, thanks for coming.
Dude, thank you.
I know they look good, right?
Beautiful.
Yeah,
They
work
look
of heart.
Brothers
Out.
can fight over that.
Now, check that out.
yeah.
Thank you so much. These are awesome.
Yeah, dude, there you go. New pair of leathers for you.
Brother.
Yeah,
thank
man.
you.
Absolutely. Thank you for coming on. Congrats.
Please keep
for
making
everything.
music, man.
No doubt, man.
You're a great spice to the town of Chile that we live in, and we all appreciate what you do and love your music. And thanks for coming hang out with us.
Thank you, brother. Likewise to you.
Thank
Glad
you.
to know y'all. And
No doubt.
We should write some time. And
Say when.
Got it.
I can invite myself to one of your turkey hunts.
Yeah, come on, please.
Don't tell Dan and just be like, what?
Hey, Cleto's coming. Because I was real mad at first, but then I changed it. Yeah.
He'll be all right. Just wrap a jacket around him, hold him close, and we'll be fine.
Ninja mode, Cleto. Serious ninja mode. Hey, thanks for hanging out with God's Country. We'll check y'all next time.
Thanks.
See ya.
Peace.